do, M.T.T SQUAD. Yo, what do, M.T.T SQUAD. Yo, what do, hey, yo, what do, hey, yo, what do. Yo, what's up, M.T.T SQUAD? Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are an old subscriber, honey, welcome. Thank you for staying in this family. So yeah, I just want to give you guys a story of how I committed suicide. I just didn't die because, as you can see, your girl is here. Well, it happens to the best of us, you know. So yeah, I remember it was I was schooling in Kurenkuru. So I don't really remember the year. I think it was 16 or so. 2016, I'm not so sure. So I was schooling in Kurenkuru, but then it was actually a holiday, so I had to actually come back to Windhoek. So I came back to Windhoek, and I think my mom was having some type of stresses of her own. And mind you, okay, before that, when I was in Kurenkuru, there were times that my mom wouldn't really send money for rent and stuff like that. So the lady would always kick me out. The lady would always kick me out and stuff like that, and I would always go and hi, in a foreign country, where do you go? It's not like you have your aunt, you have your uncle, you have nowhere to go. So it was really stressful, you know. And mind you, I really wanted to do the school thing, but it just wasn't happening for me because of the fact that I have already, I don't have a place to stay. You know what? That's why today I'm so appreciative of the fact that I have a roof over my head, I have a plate, I have clothing on my body, because I know exactly how it feels. So when I came back, I think my mom was stressed that day or whatsoever. So she sent me to go and get a doctor's letter from our doctor. So I went to the doctor. And then, so while I was at the doctor, my dad came. So I was like, okay, sharp, I can just give you the letter and then you take it to mommy. So yeah, sharp. My dad said it's fine. So I think later that evening, later that afternoon, it was around about 5-ish or 4-ish or whatsoever. So when I got home, my mom was like, yeah, no, you're useless, what? Hey, guys, it was not nice hearing your mom actually call you useless and you can't even do a simple thing. But I have actually done the act. She said she wanted a sick leave, and I went to the doctor and I went to go get it. Sharp. So yeah, so when I came home, she was like, angry, yeah, no, I just asked you to do one thing and you couldn't do it. Because mind you, I was already stressing about school. I was really stressing about, okay, cool, when I have to actually go back, where do I go? Like, my room is not even paid. Where do I go? Where do I go stay, and all of those things, which was really hard for me. Because the thing is that I've always had a roof over my head, and then you go to Kurenkuru and there's no roof over your head. You're like, you need to start struggling and all of that, which was really hard for me. So yeah, and then she was like, yeah, no, I just asked you to do one thing and you couldn't even do it. What guys. And then we kind of got into it, man. We kind of got into an argument or so. And then I don't know, our kitchen door is actually built of oipirangi. It's actually built of oipirangi. But then I'm sure, guys, if our door was built with glass, I'm sure it could have broke. Because the way I actually got out of that house and I just slammed the door. So I called my best friend. No, I called my boyfriend first at the time. I called my boyfriend. I'm like, yeah, no, where are you? I really need you. I really need you. Then he was, I think, in Karutura or something like that. And so he said he's gonna come. So he used to stay in Komasal. So he said he'll come. I should just go to his place and then he'll come later. So of which wasn't really comforting for me, because I really needed someone to just be there for me. So he wasn't there. So I decided, you know what, whatever. Let me just call my best friend. So I called my best friend. My best friend was, yeah, no, we're at another friend's house. So it's fine. I can just kind of just go there, you know. Sorry. So I can always just go there, you know, and then we can go meet there. So my friend was in Karutura. So we went to Karutura. So my friend had pills. My friend's friend, she's still my friend. Yeah, my friend had pills. Not my best friend though, but my friend. My friend had pills, and his brother was also having some flu-ish type of situation. So I was like, you know what? I'm done. In my head now, I'm like, I'm done with life. I'm done. I can't even get this school thing in order, and my mom, I was done and dealt with. So I took So I asked her if I can actually read the labels of the pills. So I'm like, no, I just want to read it. So I took 3 different tablets, 3 different capsules of tablets. Yeah, well, but you can know tablets. So I took that, and then I was acting as if I was reading it. So I went to the toilet. I drank all. I think in each packet there was 30 tablets because it was really new. So I think in each tablet, in each box there was actually 30 tablets. So I actually took all of them. I went to the toilet. I actually excused myself from them. Then I went to the toilet because I knew that they wouldn't allow me to do that. So I went to the toilet. I drank all of them, like literally. They were actually hard to swallow. But yeah, anyway. But yeah, no, I took all of them. So I decided, you know what? This is the day. All I want to do is sleep and die. That was just the plan. So after that, a few hours, so we chilled most of we were talking stories and what. But the one thing actually, I kept on asking them about death because I already had a plan for myself. I'm gonna sleep and then I'm gonna die. So so we were talking stories and whatnot, and then I think I kept on bringing up the fact that how okay, if you guys die, where do you guys think we're gonna go? I just kept on talking a lot of things about relating to death, man. A lot of stuff. Like even my friend at the time, she was like, why are you so intimate about death? What is it about? Why do you keep on talking about death? So but I never really answered her. I just brushed it off, and yeah, we kept on talking about other stuff. So a few hours passed, and then I think the brother needed to take tablets. So now they couldn't find it because I'm the last one who had it because I was reading the label. So yeah. So I was, and then they kept on asking. Okay, they didn't really ask me. They kept on searching in the house and whatnot, and they couldn't find it. Then my friend remembered. No man, I gave the tablets to you. You wanted to read the labels and whatnot. So I kept on saying, I don't know. I just left them there. I don't know because I knew exactly what I've done with the tablets, but I was not gonna tell them because I knew that if I told them, they would want to force me to the hospital, or they would want to force me to, I don't know, they would not want me to commit suicide. So so they kept on asking, and then my friend took me outside, and then she just asked me, Michelle, where are the tablets? And then I just broke. This is the moment that where I just broke, and I just cried, and I told her, and then that's when I told her that, you know, I drank the tablets and I just want to kill myself. I'm done with life and all of that. So and then she kept on forcing me to go to the hospital. I didn't want to go because I had a plan. Come on, I had a plan to die. So she forced me to go to the hospital, and I was like, no, I don't want to go. And then her father also, I think she went inside the house and she told her father, which no, my friend did this, and can you please just come force her to go to the hospital because he's most of an older person. Maybe I might listen to him. I mean, but I didn't actually. So I think the only person who really spoke to me, nobody actually spoke to me for me to actually get it, because they had to actually drag me into the taxi and drag me to the hospital. I didn't really want to go. So and then literally it was me, my best friend, and another friend of ours. And then we got to the hospital, and then I didn't really have plans on leaving. I swear I didn't even want to leave anymore. I was like, what's the point? My mother is there thinking that I'm a useless person, and then school is actually, I don't have a roof over my head. Why am I even here? So those are all the questions that I kept on actually asking myself. So and then I think they gave me. They put me in, at a what, those beds there at the hospital. Yeah, so they put me there, and then they gave me charcoal. So and then they put me in another room. I don't know what they did to me, because I just slept. After that charcoal situation, they put me in another room. Then I just slept for some reason. So after that, I was in a room. I was now admitted in the hospital and all of that, and then I don't know whether they were flushing the pills out, or I don't know, because the thing is that after the charcoal, I went to a room, and that's the last thing I remember. I don't even remember how I got from the room to the room that I was admitted to and all of that. Of which after that I still wanted to die. Literally, when I woke up, I was like, yo, nigga, I wanna go. Why are you not taking me? Like, I was like done with life. I was like, this life thing, it's just not for me. So after that, I woke up to a lot of friends of mine. Oh my goodness, I woke up to so many friends of mine. Like, I'm so glad that I have the people that I have in my life up until this day. I woke up to my boyfriend at the time too. I woke up to and it was so comforting, you know, to know that there's a lot of people who actually do care about you. And mind you, yo guys, sorry, I forgot something very important. While we were at the emergency situation there by Karutora Hospital, so my best friend tried to call my mother. You know what my mother said? My mother said, I think she said, or something in those lines. Yeah, no, she wants to kill herself, it's fine. Like, so yeah, no, that's what my mom said. So she didn't even come and visit me in the hospital. I think I was there for 2-3 days or so. She didn't even come. She only came to the psychiatrist part where I was being released, and in those 2-3 days, guys, my friends were the people who were always coming, bringing me food, plus my boyfriend bringing me food, which I am so appreciative of. I am so appreciative of those people who were actually there for me, because the thing is that I did want to die after I woke up, but then seeing these people, seeing that I do have a purpose, I do have people who are actually there for me, and it was just amazing, man. So so it was a day of, I had to be released, but then because I was a danger to myself, I couldn't just go, and the people who were there were my friends, so they couldn't really release me in their hands. So it's either my parent or my guardian or just someone older man had to actually come and take me. And I think my mom was at work. I'm not so sure. Yeah, I think my mom was at work, and then she had to actually come later on and whatnot. So they released me, but then they said I needed to sit with the psychiatrist just so that we can actually talk about whatever happened now. And we went. Sorry guys. And we did go into the psychiatrist's office, but then what did we speak about? Yeah, no, I told my mom how I felt about the whole situation and whatnot. She was not really apologetic at that moment. Nothing, I felt she was not really apologetic. But then with time, I could see her actions. She didn't say anything. She didn't say I'm sorry or whatever. I could just see in her actions the things that she would do and stuff like that. She would like want to go for shopping. She would like want to buy my favorite stuff and stuff like that. I don't know, maybe she was just in her own, I'm not making excuses for her, but I feel like she was just in her own battles, whatever she was actually battling with. So that's why she was actually acting like that. But I do love her to bits and pieces. I do love her to bits and pieces. My mother is just amazing. We are literally best friends. And after that, going home, my dad had to sit me down, and the one thing I take out of it is when my stepdad said, "Omunyombowe Erike, nobody's going to be held accountable for it." That's when it hit me. Kushavi, you know what? What the hell? What? How do I want to kill myself while I am of so much value? How do I want to kill myself if I am of so much worth? You know, that's when it hit me the most that, you know what? No, that was not. No, I was actually meant to be here. I was meant to go through that whole process. I was meant to feel the way I felt at that time and moment. So yeah. So as I said, after that, it was a whole other atmosphere, man. It wasn't really affirmation words, but then it was a thing of what she would do, what my parents would actually do to kind of comfort me and all of that. That was just the most important thing. And I'm glad that I actually had that meeting with my parents, because after that, like when I got released from the hospital, they sat with me, and then we spoke about everything and whatnot. And then I actually got it, man. I actually got it. And I would not take anything away from my suicide attempt. I would not take anything away from it, because it made me realize who I am. It made me realize that I am stronger than what people are saying about me. It made me realize that I'm worth it, man, you know. And okay, the one thing that I would love to tell you is that it was a close call from home, because it was my mother. So I'm not saying she's the one who actually led me to committing suicide, but I'm just saying that she was also a contributing factor to doing that. So what I would tell you is that you are worth it. You are, put yourself first. Be selfish with yourself. You know what? Just do whatever makes you happy, because at the end of the day, when you are concerned, Kushavi, my mom is saying this, my dad is saying this, my aunt is saying this, you are gonna lose yourself. And I swear you're gonna lose yourself. You're gonna become a people's pleaser, of which you don't want to be. So my words are, just be you, man. The rest of the world is gonna adjust. Just be you bluntly, you know. Thank you so much for watching this far. I hope it was not so much emotional. I think I got over it, actually. I got over the emotional part of it, but yeah, I just hope that you actually take a few lessons from this, man. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much.